What's up, Saiyan Army? So before this video begins, I want to announce that I will be, or me and Tyson actually will be at US Fitness in Warm Springs and Durango. We will be there this Saturday, that's the 16th, April 16th, from 1 to 3 p.m. So if you're in the Las Vegas area, come and hang out and whatnot. We'll be lifting, chilling, or whatever. So yeah, would love to meet you guys. Come down. It's gonna be a good time, so let's get on with this video. Alright, so in this workout, what you're watching is 7 sets of 5 reps with really light Krillin weight. On the sumo deadlifts. This is actually my second full workout hitting sumos again, and it felt really light and easy. Form still felt a little weird, but as I went in through 7 sets, obviously each set's gonna feel a little bit easier and easier, which is one of the reasons I really like this workout I'm doing now. Is you're spending a long time on these heavy compound movements. The heavy compounds not at least, but take me, if I were to do them by myself, they would take me probably around 45 minutes, but they're more or less in that hour range because I am lifting with a partner. So obviously it takes a little bit longer changing weights, and if you're gonna talk a little bit during the set, in between sets and whatnot, I don't really time my sets, but that's about roughly what it takes. But what I do like is when you spend an hour on hitting a compound movement, you get really fucking good at it, and that's the whole thing. That's one of the main keys that I found to gains, or long-term gains, is getting super good and trying to perfect and master these big compound movements, and just having a balance as well. Someone asked, like, oh, so what about the accessory work? The accessory work matters, but you know, if you had the choice to get super good at, let's say, like a flat barbell bench press or the hammer strength press, hammer strength chest press, you know, which are you gonna pick? Obviously the flat barbell bench press, because it's a bigger compound movement. Or if you could master squats or leg extensions, if you guys want to go, you know, on different sides of the spectrum. And that's all I mean by that. So anyways, what I want to talk about in this video is frequency in your training. Now, I've been an online coach for a few years now, and one thing that I always notice, okay, so when someone signs up for online coaching with me, I give them this long ass questionnaire to fill out because I need to know pretty much everything about them. I need to know their life story in order for me to know where they're at and figure out their starting point, and then, you know, what their goal is. And if their starting point is kind of fuzzy, I don't really know, then obviously it's gonna, I might not put them on the best path for their gains, you know, to get from point A to point B. So yeah, I asked them a long ass questionnaire, and in that questionnaire I asked them what their current workouts, but I have them break down their current workout program from sets and reps and everything. And one thing I really noticed with lots of people is probably 95% of the people that sign up for online training don't use frequency in it. There's no type of frequency. Their frequency is once a week. And now what I mean about lifting frequency is I'm a huge fan of frequency in your training, meaning hitting muscle groups twice a week minimum. So what I'm gonna encourage you guys in this video is, all of you guys, you know, unless you're just so in love with your bro split that you tried frequency training, you absolutely hated it, and if you did frequency training, then obviously and if you did frequency training, you hated it so much that you'd probably just quit lifting. You'd rather not lift than hit frequency. But for all you guys watching, if you guys want to make optimal gains, I'm gonna tell you straight up, frequency is what I found is gonna be one of the best things you can do in your training. I've seen awesome gains. I've seen crazy gains. I remember when I first heard of, you know, hitting a muscle group twice a week, I thought it was bogus. I'm like, how am I gonna recover? You know what I mean? Because I didn't realize that obviously after lower volume, I suddenly can't go to failure in every set anymore. I can't be going ham because I'll have to be fresh to hit that muscle again in the next 2 to 3 days. So what kind of splits can you do for frequency training? Now the most popular one is going to be the push-pull legs. That's what I'm doing, and that's honestly my favorite split that I've done in the past. I found it maybe like 4 years ago or something. Is when I really started adding frequency into my training, is the push-pull legs. So how you can do it is push-pull legs off, push-pull legs, or you can do it push-pull legs off, and repeat, which is like how I like to do it, because I like certain days to be certain movements. I just like consistency in my training. I don't like my rest days to bounce around on different days. Another split you can do is the an Arnold split. The Arnold split was one of the first routines we tried, and yeah, actually I guess that was one of the only times we used frequency early within the first 5 years of my training, which was chest, back, shoulders, arms, and legs, and rest and repeat. Or I don't even think we rested back then. It was just chest, back, shoulders, arms, legs, repeat. Chest, back, shoulders, arms, legs. One after the other. Another split we used to do before would be chest and buys, shoulders and tries, back and legs, and repeat. So this was a little different routine we did. I have no idea. I think we maybe picked it up from like a Muscle and Strength magazine. I was like, yo, that looks like a cool split. But that was another split we used to do back in the day. And all you do is just repeat. It's simple. Most of these splits will be like 5 to 6 day type splits, but just make sure you're hitting the body, hitting the muscle groups twice a week. You know, obviously if it's lagging like your calves or your arms. By the way, arm video coming up later this week. Me and Tyson actually filmed an arm video, and I told you guys on Snapchat and asked you guys if you guys want an arm video to screenshot one of my snaps, and I got hundreds of screenshots. So there will be an arm video. It's going to be 2 different workouts. It's going to be a high frequency, exactly what this video is about. It's going to be a high frequency arm video, meaning you're going to be hitting arms 3 times a week, and your arms are guaranteed going to grow as long as you're in a caloric surplus and you're killing this workout that I'll show you guys. It's going to be up later on this week, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, the whole point behind this video is just add frequency to your training, man. Make sure you're hitting the muscle groups twice a week. I've seen amazing growth for me. If your whole goal is gains and you're not hitting each muscle group twice a week, then I'm not sure what you're doing, you know? So add frequency to train. Use any of the routines that I just said. There's a bunch more. You know, you Google frequency, you Google like workout splits in Google, or bodybuilding splits, and they'll give you hundreds of different workout splits that you can pick and choose from and adjust to the exercises you like. You can, you know, add in your favorite compound movements, add in your favorite accessory movements, and that's the whole fun thing about training. You know, that's why I'm enjoying this new program right now, which I hope you guys are following as well, is because I was able to tailor fit it to what I like to do, to making strength gains, you know, and having enough accessory work, and I'm just feeling great. So anyways, that's the end of the video. Hope to see a lot of you guys on Saturday. But yeah, have a great weekend, guys. Much love, strength and honor. Aloha.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level? It's over 9,000! Immortal!